If you're over 50 and thinking another job is going to fix your financial stress, I need you to pause. Don't panic. Don't defend it. Just pause. Because another job might stabilize you on the temporary, but it will not create leverage. And leverage is what compounds. And at this stage of life, compounding means more than hustle does. Listen, I'm 53 and I refuse to get another job or to start over again in that sense. Not emotionally, not financially, and not professionally. I've done the reset, I've rebuilt, I've swallowed my pride, and what I realized is this. Most women over 50 do not fail. We just built stability, never scalability. And there's a big difference. Because honestly, the people that are 20, 30 years younger than me are creating that leverage early on. So let's talk about something no one explains clearly, and that is linear income. Linear income is basically a job. You work, you get paid. You stop working, your income stops. It doesn't matter how smart you are. It doesn't matter how experienced you are. It doesn't matter how loyal you've been. And it also doesn't depend on how many degrees you have. If your income depends entirely on your time, there is always a ceiling. And after 50, ceilings feel lower, especially in this economy. Energy shifts. Recovery takes longer. Your tolerance for chaos drops. I know mine does. And your desire for peace increases. But here's the trap. When money feels tight, the instinct is, I just need to go get another job. But another job is just another ceiling, another schedule, another boss, another cap, another time freedom suck. It does not multiply. It just stretches you thinner. So you need to realize that between linear and leverage. Starting over sounds empowering on social media. In real life, it's expensive. Career resets cost identity. Relationship resets cost emotional bandwidth. Confidence rebuilds take time. And at 25, you can burn it down and rebuild it 5 times. At 53, every restart costs more. And you don't want to keep restarting. Not because we're not capable, but because our energy is valuable. Our peace is valuable. Our nervous system is valuable. Listen, I don't want to rebuild again. I want to build once and let it multiply. That is a different mindset. That is not hustle. That is leverage. And that's what you're looking for. And a lot of people that are 50 and over don't believe that they can get something like that at their age. Leverage is not hype. It's structure. Leverage means you do something once and over time, it pays you more than once. You create a system, you plug people into that system, and the system works whether you're present every second or not. That is freeing. That could look like product-based distribution, digital assets, affiliate systems, licensing, team-based models, or education platforms. Leverage does not require a storefront, a 10-person payroll, and 1 million followers. It just requires systems and structure and overall consistency. After 50, we don't need chaos. We need calm systems that scale. I didn't choose my model because it was trendy. I chose it because I needed stability without exhaustion. And honestly, I needed something that I was actually passionate about. And there is a difference. Here's something hard for you to hear. Most women over 50 aren't stuck because they're lazy. They're stuck because they're responsible. We always learned, work hard, be loyal, show up, don't rock the boat. And honestly, let me know if that resonates because it did for me. But busy does not equal scalable. You can be fully booked and still capped. You can be working 40 hours and still one emergency away from panic. That is not freedom. That's dependency on your own labor, and that is scary. And your labor has limits. Your boss can choose to lay you off at any time, and you've got nothing to say about it. Leverage removes the dependency on your constant output. That is the shift. And this matters more after 50 than ever, because after 50, time feels different. You don't want to grind for another 20 years. At least I don't. You want margin. You want mornings that aren't frantic. You want options, and you want income that doesn't disappear if you take a week off. And let's be honest, most people our age are not thinking that way. We are not trying to build a 25-year-old influencer empire. We want steady. We want calm. We want sustainable. That's what leveraged offers. Not instant wealth, not fantasy numbers, compounding effort that honestly, it's gonna take time. But compounding changes everything. And that is what I am trying to teach with these videos. So the question is not, do I need another job? Because the answer is no. The real question is, do I want another ceiling, or do I want multiplication? Because honestly, multiplication starts small and starts slow. It starts structured, it starts consistent, it grows quietly, and quietly is powerful. Listen, I am not interested in chaos anymore. I am interested in scalable calm, and that is what I am working towards. And I invite anybody that is interested in this to let me know. So if you are over 50 and you feel this shift, or you're not even sure what this shift would look like for you, if something in your chest just went, yes, that, you don't need another reset. You just need leverage. There's information below about the model I use. No hype, no pressure, just structure. Comment leverage if you're exploring scalable income, or if you're interested to learn what that might look like for you. And I can point you in the right direction. You're not behind, you are just ready to multiply.